Okay, so today I am going to be discussing supportive methods for individuals with Rett syndrome. My research question is, what methods are supportive for individuals with Rett syndrome? So the whole consensus on Rett syndrome is that it's a rare neurological disorder that primarily affects girls, but it can affect boys, but that's also really, really rare. It is caused by mutations in the MECP2 gene, characterized by a loss of purposeful hand skills, communication impairments, motor dysfunction, and it often brings about seizures and stereotypical movements. My purpose of the presentation is to explore evidence-based supportive interventions for individuals with Rett syndrome, review research findings, reflect on how these approaches can inform professional practices, specifically with teachers, and identify areas for future research. The different key interventions that I explored were remote motor rehabilitation, assistive communication devices, AACs, virtual reality therapy, and Aries sensory integration therapy, ASI. In regard to the remote motor rehab, 76.9% of individuals with Rett syndrome improved motor function, and there was a high parent satisfaction. And it really helped emphasize the parent to therapist collaboration, specifically, during COVID. The AAC devices, as we know, specifically the eye gaze, is one of the most important ways for these individuals to communicate. Depending on their where they are in the progression of Rett syndrome, they have a lot of increased social interaction, and they're able to use their emotions and express it. VR therapy enhances motor control and independence, promising for academic and social skill development with the use of virtual reality. ASI therapy improves sensory processing and motor planning, and promotes initiation of purposeful action. Future research needs include, making interfaces for accessible and user-friendly. Longitudinal studies, which include, tracking long-term effects in therapies like the VR and the ASI. More inclusive data collection, broader sample sizes, and diverse populations. And a lot of family center approaches, prioritizing, caregiver involvement and training them as much as possible. My reflections include, collaboration, work closely with the families in school-based therapy plans, advocacy, which is very important, promote access to AAC and adaptive tech in the IEPs, innovation, stay open to emerging tools like VR and AI, and data-driven decisions, to use therapy to outcome data to shape programming. So to reflect, therapies for Rett syndrome are expanding quite rapidly. Interdisciplinary approaches like tech, sensory, motor, and communication are pretty key. Continued research and inclusive practice will shape better outcomes, and professionals must evolve with the tools to best support the students and their families. And these are my references. Thank you.